As the saying goes, if you can't beat 'em, just keep talking shit from your front porch.
So tell me, what exactly is so fucked with these platforms? Let's hit the specifics. The details are infuriating. All right, first up, ChatGPT for book writing. The pitch, it sounds simple enough, give it some plot points, character notes, whatever, and bam, perfect chapters. Neat, right?
Sounds great on paper.
Yeah, except our sources are just screaming about how badly it fails. Like, fundamentally fails. You get things like, and I quote, Chapter 3 directly contradicts Chapter 7.
Oh, wow.
Characters just change names mid-scene. It invents references like facts, conversations, just pulls them out of thin air.
Yeah.
No basis in reality, no logic from what you fed it. We heard from this one horror author, poured their soul into this terrifying concept, right? Complained about bizarre continuity errors. So bad that their main villain, this chilling figure they built up, suddenly starts doing a slapstick routine in the climax.
Slapstick in a horror climax.
Slapstick. Can you even imagine? It's not just bad writing, it's laughably, offensively bad. And it's infuriating. If you've actually tried using it for anything serious, anything needing basic narrative integrity, it feels like a betrayal.
And that's not just a minor bug, is it? That's not something you can just patch. It hits the absolute core of what makes a story work. Coherence, engagement. If an AI can't even keep character names straight or plot points consistent, it shows a deep, fundamental inability to grasp storytelling. It's not just a technical glitch, it's a conceptual flaw. For any kind of creative work needing logic, these tools, they just don't get the scaffolding of narrative, cause and effect, character arcs, thematic unity. Nope, they're predicting the next word. That's it. And that's nowhere near enough for real storytelling.
Okay, moving on. Sudowrite pitches itself as your co-author in the cloud. Sounds amazing, doesn't it? Like a partner helping you out, adding vivid prose, beating writer's block.
Yeah, the dream partner.
But the reality, authors report its writing tends to loop after a few hundred words. It just repeats itself. It quickly turns into what our sources call robotic mush. And maybe the most maddening thing, repetition. Relentless, mind-numbing repetition. Imagine staring at your screen and seeing the word smirk 8 times. You've put in time, hope, money for their subscription hype, thinking you're getting a shortcut. Instead, you're trapped in an endless scrap and rewrite cycle. You spend more time fixing the AI's garbage than just writing it yourself. It completely undermines its own promise. It's a total bait and switch.
And what's really frustrating about that specific flaw, the looping, the repetition, that flat voice, it points directly to a severe lack of actual creative generation. These aren't small style issues. They show a fundamental limit in the AI's ability to create varied, engaging, original writing.
And then finally, Jasper AI.
Yeah.
Used to be Jarvis, right?
That's the one.
We saw this heartbreaking comment from a memoir writer. Said, "It turned my life story into buzzword bingo." Your life story, your experiences, emotions, reduced to corporate jargon and marketing speak. And all of this, it leads to what our sources, with completely justified anger, call Amazon's river of garbage.
Apt description.
Isn't it? We're talking thousands of AI-generated books, clogging search results, just overwhelming anything legitimate and readers. They're frustrated, fed up. They dismiss this stuff as cheap, repetitive, and soulless fluff.
And the brutal statistic we keep seeing, only 2% of books ever sell more than 20,000 copies annually.
Only 2%. Okay, but here's where things get really interesting. Where maybe, just maybe, there's a glimmer of hope, or at least of a very different path. Amidst this tsunami made of dull words washing over everything, burying the good stuff, our sources introduce a new player, Book Strut. It's a discovery platform, and their aim to be the levee that keeps your work visible.
A levee against the tsunami, that's a strong image.
It really is. So how does Book Strut plan to actually fight back against this pile of one-click junk? How do they help real authors stand out? Get visibility for actual books.
Yeah. Okay, the core of it is something they call semantic matching. And this seems really innovative. It's a huge departure from just keyword stuffing, right? Instead of relying on authors just jamming keywords into metadata, Book Strut asks authors to list 3 core ideas in sentences of 7 to 12 words, describing what the book is really about, the deep themes.
Okay.
And here's the brilliant part, the bit that cuts through the BS. Readers do the same. They enter their ideas for the kind of book they're looking for, also 7 to 12 words. Then the platform uses these advanced semantic algorithms to match meaning, not just keywords.
Learning over words, that's key.
Exactly. So it doesn't matter if you use different vocabulary. If the underlying meaning matches, it connects you. Plus, and this is cool, it gives readers a score for each of their matched ideas, revealing how well that idea is covered in the book.
A relevance score, essentially. Yeah. That feels like a genuine game changer for finding what you actually want in this sea of noise. It's like moving from a dumb keyword search to an intelligent guided exploration.
Yeah, this is a monumental shift, a really critical break from traditional keyword searches. In a market that's already saturated and now poisoned by AI junk, keyword matching is easily gamed, right? And it inherently leads to that river of garbage we talked about. Semantic matching. It tackles discoverability head on. It focuses on actual reader intent and the content quality of the book. It shifts the focus from superficial SEO tricks to the deeper meaning, the core themes, the intrinsic value. This really promises to be a much more effective way for quality human work to find its audience. Cutting through the noise by focusing on genuine relevance, almost like a human curator is helping you.
And crucially, what if those semantic ideas don't perfectly match? They say your book description, the one you carefully write, carries the weight. Which is why in this new system, a strong description isn't just important, it's the MVP, the most valuable player.
Makes sense.
It has to be packed with hooks, clarity, and personality. It carries the load whether you're in their structured search using those semantic ideas or surface search, which relies more on that direct description. It means authors still need to hone their craft, not just the book itself, but how they present it. Strategically.
Yeah.
Compellingly. It's a call for quality and purpose in every single word.
Precisely. The book description was always important, sure, but in this new messed up landscape, it's even more critical. It acts like a final human-crafted filter. If semantic matching makes that first smart connection, the compelling description is what seals the deal, makes the reader click buy. It's the author's direct chance to communicate the unique value, the appeal, the authentic voice of their work, beyond just matched ideas. It really shows that even with clever algorithms, the human element compelling communication, the art of it, is still vital. Maybe even more so. It's where the real human difference can shine through.
Okay, so here's another layer to this Book Strut thing. It's not just discovery. In a move that might surprise some people, they're also building their own AI writing system. And get this name. Author AI STRUT. Now, this is pitched very differently. It's wizard-assisted, not autopilot. That's their line.
Wizard-assisted, I like that.
Yeah, a crucial distinction. So what's the promise? And why does our source claim it absolutely won't be another fucked-up AI tool spitting out mush and plot holes? What makes them think they can avoid the same pitfalls? Well, the promise of Author AI STRUT is pretty damn bold, considering everything we just talked about. They claim it uses author-guided prompts and logic frameworks to produce novels up to 300 pages long with no plot wrinkles, character name shifts, or hallucinated events.
Okay, hitting all the pain points right there.
Directly. That last part is a direct shot at the competition, right?
Yeah.
No hallucinations. The key, they insist, is their philosophy. Not rushing to market like its predecessors. They're emphasizing research, testing, innovation, learning, and knowing in advance what others are complaining about.
Learning from others' mistakes.
Exactly.
Yeah.
This, they say emphatically, is how you solve industry problems.
It sounds like a very direct, strategic, and yeah, frankly, angry response to every single failure we just detailed. It's like a defiant stand. We're not doing that. AI is coming for a lot of people's jobs, including book authors. We'll reach a point where AI writing is virtually indistinguishable from a book written by a human who writes really well.
Wow. Indistinguishable.
Yeah, and this forces a stark choice on every author out there, a really undeniable choice. If you spend your time competing against this or just ranting about AI and how it shouldn't be here, you will lose. The options presented are chillingly clear. You either learn to coexist with this tech, find a way to make it augment your human creativity, or, as the saying goes, if you can't beat them, just keep talking shit from your front porch. The question isn't if AI will write books, it's how are you going to position yourself when it does?